Welcome to Life Between the Listings with Aaron and Amy. We're realtors by day and real people all the time. This is about real conversations, big laughs, and real estate in between. Let's get started, Aaron. Hey. How's it going for you?
It is going great. It has been a long week.
Yeah?
What about you?
Yes. Very long, tiring, probably 12 to 13 hour days, but all good stuff. All good stuff.
It's always good.
Yeah.
Like, I think every day, either we learn a lesson
Yes.
or we have the opportunity to meet somebody new, right?
Right.
I think before we get started, because I would really like us to jump into Overhyped, Overpriced.
I'm excited to talk about this, by the way. This is huge right now in the market.
It's massive, but I could not do it without making another fourth episode on my poor
Yes.
decisions.
By who?
Mr. Rick. Wait, let me call
Give him
you.
a call. See if he's available. I wonder what he's got for us today.
ASAP to the recording.
Mixer Rick. Mixer Rick.
God. Oh, okay. I am so glad to be back. Here you go, gals. Yep.
Thank you for making our work week so much smoother.
Yes.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Week.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Hey, what?
are we missing something?
Wait, are you going to be creating here today?
Oh, are you thinking about... I did not bring my In Bible this time, which is a book that was written by Michael Lamont, one of our sponsors, and is absolutely great to go by. But this is pop quiz time, kids.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Why would I bring a limoncello single liqueur for us to have by itself without any other accoutrement besides your little lemon peels in there, just because we wouldn't get a little bit
a little
bougie?
accent. Whoa.
And so why would I pick a limoncello instead of a mixed drink?
Well,
Cocktail.
your other drinks had had 3 components to them.
Okay.
So I think I know. May I answer? Unless Aaron would like to.
No, I don't know.
So your other drinks had the components of a spirit,
Okay.
a sweet,
Yes.
and a sour or bitter. And
Oh my gosh.
limoncello has all of that.
The
So right? Am I right?
students have become a master. So here I have already put on ice for you. Now you can have this on the rocks.
Okay.
You can have this like I'm going to do it here and just start pouring in there. Yep.
I do love some limoncello.
What does it taste like?
I mean,
What? Have you never had limoncello?
Never in my
Oh,
life.
girl, never have you ever.
Boy, did I just...
Until right now.
Oh,
And look at my pour.
Could that be? Well, hold on. Well,
My pour decisions are pretty good right
They
now.
are pretty good. Cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
Pour. So, what do you think?
Ooh.
Wow.
If you've never had it, certainly
lot of
try it out
limoncello.
there. But it is a process to make, something I will never take on doing, but it is one of my favorite things out there. Yeah.
This is amazing. I love limoncello. I'm so glad you brought this on today to our
Oh,
episode.
you're very
This
welcome.
is amazing.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more than I normally have, so it may not get through.
Maybe it got diluted in here. I was hanging on the green line.
So you're good.
That's true. That's true. No, I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Now you all enjoy. I'm going to go back to the green room.
Thank you.
We
so much.
thank you. We can't wait to see you on our next episode.
Thanks, Rick. Oh my goodness. This
Do
is
you
crazy.
not love him?
He's the best. How do
my
you like
God.
it for your first time?
I actually want to take one more sip.
Little
It's
pucker.
really good.
Little pucker up.
It is
It's
like
excellent.
having one of those lemon push pops with a little kick.
Or the lemon drops. Do you
you
remember the little
imagine,
lemon drops as a kid? That's exactly what this
Can you
tastes
imagine going up to like the ice cream and like, I want a lemon pop. I want a lemon push pop. And then you're passed out on the merry-go-round like 5 minutes later.
like. Yes, exactly.
Mm.
All right, so why don't we get started? We're going to take us right in. This should hold us for a while into our first segment
Oh, yeah.
of Overhyped, Aaron, Overpriced. Dun, dun.
So, it's just kind of, we've had all of the new tax valuations come out,
Just this last month.
and sellers are freaking out.
Yep.
Everyday people are freaking out.
Yep.
And to be honest, most properties I think came up 68%.
It was a big deal in
And
our
an
area.
increase.
It was a big deal in our area.
Doesn't mean taxes are going up.
Right.
We don't know what's going to happen, but properties were undervalued.
Right.
For a long time, right? I think where I'm seeing things is that you see a house that's listed at $700,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been blown up all over social media.
Right.
Pictures are
Everything looks
unbelievable.
beautiful. Marketing's done great.
And you walk in and you are like, what's the funk?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Sure.
It does not look like it. And the value should not be
Yeah.
where it's at.
Right.
What I'm seeing right now is that I walk into a property with buyers and pictures are over edited.
Right.
The listing agent has blown it up over social media, move-in ready. Everything's been replaced. It is refreshed. It is this and that. And you walk in and it's at the top of the price point.
Right.
Based on the new tax valuation.
So what are your buyers saying when you take them to these properties? Like, what are you hearing? This is our perspective, but what are the buyers saying?
Are you kidding me?
Right.
I would never pay this much.
Exactly. So I think that's the main issue.
It is.
Is they realize we have savvy buyers in this market right now.
And we have to scale back and say, you know what? You're 100% right.
Yes.
And we're so used to, in a mindset for the past 5 to 8 years, that you have a $600,000 house and the tax valuation is at $450,000.
Exactly.
All of a sudden they bump it up, but they've never been in your home. They don't know that you remodeled your bathroom.
Or didn't
They don't know, right.
Yeah.
Or that you built my mom's house, for example. She built a huge screened-in back porch,
Right.
which is amazing. And then she has an additional porch on the side that you can barbecue or do whatever. That adds $50,000.
Exactly.
They don't know that.
They don't know it. And I think that's the challenge that we're having right now.
Yeah.
But what I'm also seeing on the other end is people bought like during the pandemic.
Yes.
And they bought and everything there was a 30% pricing, price increase and huge evaluations on the home.
Yep.
Appraisals were coming in at that point.
100%.
And now things have started to balance out a little bit. And now they're going to sell. They've outgrown the home. They're being relocated. And the homes don't have the same value that they had then. They're not getting as much. Now we're back at a normal appreciation again. So it's this interesting place of having to coach these sellers and buyers. But sellers, I feel like in my experience, I'm having to coach them and say, hey, listen, you're not losing any money right now, but you didn't gain 30% equity in this house in the last 3 years.
Exactly.
Like you might have expected you would. That's unrealistic.
Exactly.
So it's been challenging.
It is. And I think we have to consistently adjust to every listing, to every seller, to every buyer.
Right.
And I think that's something that the everyday person doesn't realize, that we go through this is a constant change. And I've seen it a lot too with sellers, even that bought 3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
And they want to make $30,000 to $40,000 off their house. It's not there.
It's not there. I think too, when people are looking at the headlines, the headlines are really, really getting in the way of the reality because we live in micro markets around here.
Yep.
So just having an opportunity to say, hey, this is what this market is doing, this micro area. It's not the macro. And we have to really educate our clients in that way. So it's been challenging, but I've had great conversations. And I think
so too.
It's about the education process overall.
Exactly.
So what are some things you're doing to help your clients?
So, for example, I'm speaking with a potential seller right now that's been trying to sell on her own. And to me, my last conversation with her yesterday was, if you don't select me to list your home, because she's currently has it listed by herself, I just hope that whatever knowledge I shared with you, you take to heart, and it helps you get the best price for your home. And she was really appreciative of that.
Sure.
And I think it's just
you're genuine.
Educating.
Well, you're genuine too.
And
yeah,
being genuine, but also educating people because they do see the hype. Buyers and sellers right now, the best thing they need is an advocate, that is willing to spend and take the time to educate them whether or not you get them as a client, they will always remember you and they will always recommend you, because
Well, our job is to educate
it wasn't
the
about the
public.
deal.
Right. Our job's to educate the public,
Exactly.
isn't it? Our job is to help get them to a place where they feel comfortable doing
100%.
what they need to do for the next step of their life.
100%.
So, in their journey.
And it's going to be a road I really think that we will be going down for the next
This isn't going to end
3
anytime
months,
soon.
4 months.
Yeah, this could be a year or two out where
It might.
this
it might.
really change. Before there's a change.
And I think the more we educate our buyers and sellers, the better off we are, and the better we look to them as pillars in the community.
Definitely. Well, on that note, I think that's excellent. I want to talk a little bit about another one of my fun segments that is one of my favorites, and that is our Never Have I Ever segment.
Oh, Lord.
So, in this one, Erin, I want to ask you, have you had any situations that would be maybe a never have I ever done this?
So yes, I have to confess. Never have I ever gone into a house where all the utilities were turned off and I had shown 7 houses and I had to go to the bathroom
Girl,
and I couldn't flush the toilet after I came.
ever.
And thank God I had toilet paper in the back seat and hand sanitizer. So yep.
Unfortunately, I have to say that's probably happened more than one time for me. Where I did
People
not
don't realize
know.
that.
Yes.
Gas station bathrooms are not always the best for us.
And we don't always have the time to schedule in
And
between
when it's
these
a go and show, it is like game on, go and show. Nobody lives there. Let me run in and I can pee.
Absolutely.
I'm 10 minutes ahead of my client, and then you go to flush, and there's no water.
So hard, so hard.
I mean, that is just,
It's an awful situation. I feel terrible. I've had to call the listing agent and say, I'm very sorry.
yeah. It is.
And we do. We call the listing agent. I'm very sorry. Did not realize it.
Well, no, I always try to find the water cut on it, and I turn it back on. I mean, that's just me.
So mine would be never have I ever done a appointment done an appointment. Listen to me. Had a showing in a home with my clients. Walked down into the basement and got an eerie feeling, and then came back upstairs only to find some crazy little stuff like written on a wall. And I said, "This is not the house for you." I've never told a client this is not the house. This is not the house for you. We walked out of there, and I thought, I need to go to church.
I've never had that. So I will tell you, never have I ever. And I was showing for another agent that was at the beach. Appointment was approved. I came trotting in with my happy little self, my little notebook, and I was like, with the family. It was the husband, the wife, parents, and the in-laws. 6 of us. I walk in and I'm like, why is there sliced tomatoes and sliced beef on the counter? They were outside having a family dinner. They approved and thought the showing was for the next day, and we all rolled up in their house.
Did you
And
lose
I
your
walked
head?
outside and I was like, I'm sorry, did you not know? She's like, no, it's for tomorrow. And I'm like, no, it's for today.
Oh my goodness. Did they offer you dinner?
No. But it smelled really good.
I'm sure it did. I bet it was probably.
I wish I had.
Yeah.
And I will say, never have I ever actually went to a listing appointment and they let me know in the 3rd bedroom, their son had a pet boa.
Oh.
And I said, well, that will be a room if you choose me to be your agent that we won't photograph, and I need you to put a padlock on the door.
Yep.
And I got the listing.
Did you pass?
And I sold it in 2 days.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
I can't.
I would have run out of that house screaming.
I tell
can't do
clients
snakes.
I'm like,
No.
I will pop my head in. There is no way I will be belly down. Mm-mm.
No.
Snakes, spiders, rats, bats. Anything that stinks,
This
not
is
me.
amazing. Erin, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. On that note, I'm going to have nightmares about rakes, snakes, rats, and bats. I love you, and I'm so glad we're
Y'all, thank you. If you loved watching us today, please subscribe, comment, share. We can't wait to see you again. Bye.
Bye.